Simon, what are you playing with?
Simon,
Stop
put it
it.
down.
Stop it.
Simon,
Stop
recording,
it.
remember? Editing. Put it down.
Your cute face will not save you. I promise you
But
that.
the screenshot will.
God damn it. Welcome to the Streamless Podcast. Today with me, I have Rhenvi.
You know what the definition of a surprise is? A fart with a lump in it.
Oh, Joshua XD.
I need to be stuffed like a fucking Thanksgiving turkey. It's been way too long. All right.
Well then.
All right.
Okay. Lazy Warriors.
And I live by the motto, early to rise, early to bed.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
no,
full
you
of
don't.
shit. You're full of shit. Anyway.
Yeah. And I'm Cordelia, and these soft hands are brought to you by the righteous body butter.
I'm leaving.
Well, I didn't expect that to be that controversial, but okay.
I feel like
go with that.
even though that was only audible, you shouldn't have given that away for free. That sounds like an OnlyFans audio only exclusive. These soft hands are shivering grass pearls.
They'll be able to find it on our fake Patreon where like we'll just censor that whole thing. And then it's like, if you guys want to hear what Cordi just said, pay us $4.99.
Yeah.
Wait, can we, and then we just post a random Twitter pic of her hands like corpse and get like 30 million likes? Like that would be beautiful. I'm just saying, right? This is how we win, people. Yes.
These soft hands are brought to you by margarine.
Oh, no.
Nestle Tulauza.
I mean, I'm pretty sure people used to use butter to actually moisturize their hands, but margarine? No.
I mean,
No.
Wait, you don't want to butter your biscuit?
but like,
You're welcome.
maybe.
Rhenvi's just sitting there like,
I'm like, technically
But-
not impossible. So my mind goes to like, well, you know, it's got a lot of properties of hydration, so some animal fat for some preservation. I'm like, stop it. I'm actually thinking about using margarine as a disclaimer. People listening,
Let's use margarine as lube.
No. Oh, God, no.
As a woman, there's things that shouldn't go in that area.
Yeah.
I should say, actually, I shouldn't
Maybe I
say
want
as
to
a
butter
woman.
my balls.
As a vagina owner, there are things that should not go in there, no
I
matter
own
how
a
slippery and buttery they might be. Like, it causes a backlash domino effect of bullshit. So, not wise.
No, not at all.
But I'm willing to bet it would do the job. Just saying. If I had to testify under oath, for sure.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Call in. Let us know if butter works down there.
No, please.
butter versus margarine.
No.
Which one's the better lubricant?
No.
For legal purposes, we take zero responsibility for anything you might attempt that you've heard on
absolutely.
the Streamless podcast.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Yeah,
None.
Our whole podcast is a don't try this at home.
Home.
Unless
Please,
we
God,
say to try it at home. In this case, no, do not.
don't. Do not do that.
Do not.
Except do it.
No! Josh!
Except
Bad! Bad!
I like how I'm not the bad
Okay,
influence this time.
editor, what we need you to do is make my voice backwards for that whisper I just did. Subliminal
No.
messaging. Then
Oh, fuck.
Oh my
That's
God.
some Russian sleep experiment stuff right there.
Jesus. What are you guys... Why? Not what. Not what are you guys... No, why are you guys doing this to us?
makes things interesting.
I think they just know we have that last nerve, right? And they're like, ooh, jump rope. We're like, oh, please don't. And it's like, the final brain cell. You're welcome.
I feel like they're acting goofy, Josh. I mean, for us to be the mature part of the stream all of a sudden is...
I know, right? I mean, what the fuck is
massive
going on in
letdown.
here on this day? I mean,
the dire belief
But we briefly mentioned science experiments there.
Yes.
And as we all know, Wanda from WandaVision, from the Marvel Universe, got her superpowers through experimentation.
Mm-hmm.
What superpowers do you folks want? If you could, choose.
I would just want to be a copy and paste Scarlet Witch. Wanda. Bitch is fierce. I mean,
Little kooky.
Little kooky.
I didn't say I wanted her personality and problems. I want
Fair,
her powers.
fair. You don't want the trauma.
I don't want the trauma. I don't want to be from Mother Russia. I don't want to be from...
She's from Sokovia.
Yeah, Mother Russia. I don't know if that's in Russia.
I don't
No,
know.
I have
I
no
think-
idea.
Sokovia, I'm not sure if that's actually a real country or not. I think that might have been made up
I have
for
no
the
idea.
kind of like Wakanda. I think it may
might
be a
have been.
fictional city made up for the Marvel Universe.
But yeah, I'd want her powers. And I just want to say that I love the fucking show because we're finally able to see what the balls she's actually capable of.
With that, I know this is coming out in the future, and
Yeah.
I still don't want to get into spoilers
No
for that.
spoilers.
And I got real nervous there. I was like, what are you going to say? What are you going to say? Don't do it.
I'm not going to spoil anything, but like, I know vaguely what she can do in the comics just because from what I've read on like wikis and stuff and like YouTube videos.
What
and
you
then
read.
and then seeing her in the movies, it's like, oh yeah, she cool. But now with the show, I'm like, oh, we're getting to the good shit. Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's fair.
For
I
my
used to say Phoenix. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut
Oh, no,
you
it's
off.
fine.
Cut you off. I used to say Phoenix, Jean Grey, but I don't know.
you
Is that
don't know?
X-Men?
Yeah, that's
She's too
X-Men.
married. I think she's, well, I guess they're both Mary Sue, aren't they? Is that the definition?
I'm not actually. I've heard the term thrown around. However, I fail to grasp the actual concept for whatever reason. It is some form of like roadblock in my brain.
Yeah, it's essentially that like they're given the ability to like overcome anything, any obstacle
Yeah.
with
that's
ease,
basically
something
what
like
it is.
that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but for me, for superpowers, I'm keeping it simple. I'd love to be able to fly. Just pew, not have to worry about how I travel. I can just fly to work in the morning. I could drive if I wanted to. I want to go visit someplace else that usually requires an airplane ride. Sure, I'll just fly. It's fine. And if I can break the sound barrier, that's even better, because then I get there faster.
Yeah, let me blow out my eardrums while I'm at it. That's cool.
I'd be wearing, proper ear protection. I'm smart like that. Something like that.
Straight up earplugs.
Earplugs
Yes.
and then actual ear muffs that protect you from sound. Gotta, strap that shit down, though, because if you're going that fast, the wind resistance at that point.
That's what we're worried about.
Ooh, yeah. Well,
She just looks like Goat Simulator strapped to the back of a plane. Just
my face is all
Just
pulled
pushed
back.
back.
Oh my
Like
God.
the videos of pilots going 5G or some shit.
I mean, I guess with that, part of the superpower would have to be that, your skin is, wind burn resistant and, other things in that regard.
Oh,
Your skin's
you
not
want
gonna
to be
fly
like
off your
Captain
body
Marvel.
when you go too fast.
No, I don't want to be able to shoot energy things. And no, I just want to be able to fly.
With none of the bad, backlash.
Yeah, because if I were to go, faster than the speed of sound without any, facial protection or something right now as a human, I would have so much wind burn. I would have no face anymore. I'm fairly certain.
I was gonna say I don't think you'd be among the living. We'll break the sound barrier with your face real quick and try it out and see how it goes.
You're gonna arrive at your destination flayed like a fish. Like,
Will she be filleted or will she be a spread at that point?
Ooh,
just-
I'll be a
I'm just-
pate.
what? I'm being honest.
Wow.
That's
Right
a
now,
lot
Long
of pressure.
aerial
All right.
spread.
Right? You know, like maybe a plane didn't make it to the bathroom in time. You know, it'll just be the spread. You know, we'll know that there was something there, and now it's pate.
I don't think you'd want to spread this on some toast or anything, though. Crackers or...
I mean, it depends on who you are. Everyone's got a kink.
It would work because we could call it windy spread. Because you went so fast. Get it? Wind?
Oh my! That was absolutely horrifying.
That was clever as fuck, though. But
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
That was a little clever. Oh my god. I was thinking if I had the like a superpower, I can't decide between two. So one of them would be, and people who've seen Sailor Moon will get this reference, but Sailor Pluto has the ability to manipulate time, and she has a dope ass key that she just kind of like wham and like changes time with, and it's so cool. I mean, first of all, look sexy, change time, great. I wouldn't change it for anything important. I'd be that person who would like move you a little to the left while you were peeing. Maybe right? Maybe like take the beverage you're pouring into your mouth and just like remove it. So then you're just like, you know, I start time back up again, and you're like, the hell did my cup go? Why was I doing this motion?
Remove
like
the lid.
little annoying things, right? Like swoop in and like steal the batteries out of the remote as you're trying to change the channel. You know, just little shit. You know, just because I could, because that's the best part. Sure, could I go back in time and change things? Yeah, but I've seen enough butterfly effect games. That's not worth it. No, thank you. I'm good.
But this is my question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you getting exactly Sailor Pluto's powers? Like, are you putting
saying
yourself in the
like-
place of Sailor Pluto?
Like,
Okay, because my only argument with that is, yes, she can do stuff with time.
yeah,
She has that power. Yeah. She's not allowed to use it.
right.
You know?
But like, imagine that unbridled. Like she could just whatever, like
no limitations.
like
yeah.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, like a whole just no one gives a fuck. You just do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'd be Adam Sandler from Click.
Yes. You are not wrong. That is exactly the type of energy I'd want to bring to that. Because especially, oh my god,
The chaotic
I love
energy.
my husband, but like if I can mute him. Oh my god. We have been in the same 800 square foot house for almost a year straight. Oh my god. I would just leave him on red and mute and just walk away. Like, he'd be like, it's really weird. She's just really not hearing me. And I would never know. It would be beautiful. Conversely, I'm sure life would be like, oh, well, did you want to call out to him? He now can't hear you. And that would not be a good look. But, so time fluctuation, 100%. And then being able to kind of, I guess, use that to go back in time or go forward if I wanted to, right? To see different things or predict some stuff or stupid stuff, right? Bet on the lottery, bet on myself, right? And then be like, haha, suckers, I knew how this was going to go. Or alternatively, in addition, I would love, and this kind of recently came to light when I was trying to pick out my D&D character that I'm going to be playing. I like to hit shit. I like games where I can melee. I mean, I can't aim to save my fucking life. So it's definitely not an FPS game or anything like that. But if I can melee somebody, oh my god. And then I was thinking, if I had a melee superpower, I would be so arrested. But it would be beautiful. Oh my god, I would like, what's that comic's name that like smashes things on stage? Oh my god, I would be Gallagher. Oh, I would Gallagher everybody.
Yeah, it's Gallagher.
Oh, they'd be, enemies. It would be like a deep ass, because I'm a deep ass toned woman, Harley Quinn bitch that would just be like, your time, let's go. Oh my god, it would be great. So between, little things like time, distortion to murder, somewhere in between.
Time traveler and or bong woman.
Yes, but that bong would be very, destructive.
I mean, Sailor Pluto does one hit people with Dead Scream. Let's be real.
Right, but like, just imagine where I'm going with this, Josh. Right? It just sounds like a really good. Don't piss me off. Yeah, good. God.
Did you know that Sailor Uranus's power is actually like wind related?
No, you couldn't tell me that.
What?
I thought it was Earth.
Yeah, same.
Huh.
Yeah.
It shows that whole and it goes across the ground.
Yeah, and it goes through the ground, right?
Yeah.
No, it's like wind tearing up the ground.
Well, I was today years old.
Right.
Speaking of which, I love that phrase. I was today years old.
I was
But a lot of
today
things.
years old when I learned.
But then you have Sailor Mercury. I know I'm going off on a tangent.
She's my bae, though.
You have Sailor Mercury that's like, yeah, I can do bubbles and I can shoot out things of water and all this other stuff and freeze people. And Neptune comes along like, oh, I can do it better. Let me send a giant tidal wave your way.
Wait, did you send me a TikTok about that?
I did.
Okay, I was like, I think either you or Claire sent me a TikTok about it, and I was like, that's savage, but it's true.
Yeah. Neptune comes along, I can do all that better. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Yes. Oh, I 100% agree. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
But that's what I
Simon?
would say. Yeah, Simon, I'm hella curious what the hell you'd say.
Oh, power of suggestion.
Oh no.
Yields.
Oh, no.
That could get a little problematic.
That could be
Wait a
fun.
minute. Wait a minute. Are you Loki? Hold up. Hold up.
Oh,
Hold
that'd be
up.
great.
Hold up. Right? The more you think about it,
Chubby
you're like,
Loki.
you. Oh, the worst part is I would freeze time and try to punk you, but you'd already be punking me, and it would be this. Oh, my brain 404. I can't go that far. No.
You wouldn't even know I'd already planned a suggestion that whenever you froze time, it wouldn't freeze me.
See what I'm saying? And then it would be this like infinite circle of what the fuck's happening. Somehow. You know, I'm not going to punk you. You know, it's okay. I'll punk somebody
Thank
else.
you.
I'll punk somebody else.
And just to squash any suggestion that it might be problematic, I'd probably do it to get like major discount on cheeseburgers or some shit.
It's hilarious that like at the root of it, we're all like, just petty shit. Like,
Yeah.
just slide you over when you're peeing, get free cheeseburgers. Like, I would 110% like do the fucking Iron Man and get some donuts and sit up in that little donut hole. Like, not
Fuck you!
just because I could. Like, it's not really causing mischief per se, right? But it's like, all right.
I'm the only one that's going to be comic book Jesus.
Yes.
Really?
But listen, wait a second. Let's look at the rest of us. I think it's on brand, Chief. Like, I think you're fine there. Okay.
I'm like, I want all the power to affect anything I want, and then
Yeah.
I want to fly.
Yes.
I mean, it's true.
Yes. Listen.
Yeah.
And I'm here. I just want the power to be like when a customer's really shitty, to just be like, "You should be on your way, Karen," and she'd be like, "I should be on my way."
So Jedi mind tricks. Got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Power of suggestion, bending people's will. Or if you want to take it insane, you could use the power of suggestion to be like a whole metaphysical thing, and it would change things on like a reality bending level.
Okay, you know I can't be doing screenshots of that dead ass stare, sir. But as a reminder to everybody at home, we FaceTime essentially for this. So, and Simon's always serving looks. You're welcome. I blasted him recently on Twitter with his looks, and I will keep doing that going forward. Now all I could think of was what Josh just said. I'm just gonna be the superhero Jesus. You come walking in with a fucking wafer, and you just happen to see the plane where Cordi's been spread on. You're like, shh, nom nom, bitches, and you're just like, boom, and it's like, oh, that's not how, you know, Loki over here and I are both like, we're just gonna fast forward time and get out of here.
Yeah.
Time manipulation. Sounds good. Yeah.
That's good. I'm like, that seems about right. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say that I would ever use my power for like non-personal things. There is no way that I would be ethical.
No.
with anything.
I have a feeling you would be the Scarlet Witch meets hedonism bot from Futurama.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but sure.
Oh,
You know the term hedonism, so I'm pretty sure you're hopefully right.
What?
Oh no. Okay.
No,
gonna
say that
hold
again.
on.
You like cut out for me.
Hedonism.
Hedonism bot, or hedonism in general. Basically,
I don't
it's go ahead. I'm gonna let these two, who are very excited,
Go for it,
explain
Simon.
Pursuit of pleasure and self-indulgence.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So imagine that
I
in
would-
all facets of your life.
You would really also have to worry about the phrase "hell hath no fury," like a Josh or Scorn. Like,
So you understand my big smashy
yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Like again.
yeah, I'd be like, you did what to me?
Right.
You thought you could get away with that? Okay. Let me
Yeah.
show you what I can do. Like,
Simon,
Yeah.
are you okay?
Simon?
I just realized, because we all know we wouldn't be fucking ethical about shit, right?
I'd be flying. That's about it. Like,
I love how we're all like, we have like different deviations of what we're doing, and Corey's like, guys, legit flying. That's it. End of story. Stop trying to expand it. There is no.
I mean, with
like,
my power,
good
I
Christian
can fly.
scout. Okay. I could just call up. I would be able to call up like Bill Gates or whatnot, like them, and just be like, "You want to give me $1 million a month, Chief? I would never have to work ever again."
then you wouldn't have
First
to
of
use
all,
it on Karens.
$1 million a month? That's it?
Wait a minute. I'm just.
$1 million a week.
Why do you care about money if you have the power of you don't even need money? That's such a
That's
small.
Because money.
No, it's power of
Yes,
suggestion.
because then I can give them to
No.
people.
This is
That's
the
not our
Simon you're
point.
looking for. I will take these items.
Yeah, like you
I'm
wouldn't have
not
to
going
pay
to be a
money.
thief. That's illegal.
You could change people's perception of what thievery is in the moment.
You know what? You're not wrong. I'm doing that.
I'm fucking stressed. God damn it.
I'm going to be the president of Earth.
Oh, no. What?
Okay, dictator.
You know what?
Dictator.
As long as you clear the FCC or whatever the rules are for her to fly around in the air, you're fine. That's a radio. That's radio. That's not what I was trying to go for. God, FAA. Is that what it is? Yes.
Yes.
As long as you clear all the flights and let her just fly around like a mod in some sort of game, she'll be fine.
And you would be my minister of defense.
Smashy.
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 Can I
Okay,
be
but-
can I be the administrator of offense?
You know, I feel like we could make you a petty office, though. You could be a petty officer in this new military, right? Because we could be like, oh, negative. And, like, whatever your stamps did, like, just change their lives. Like, you'd be like, no. And they're just walking down the street.
Josh, would you like to determine the fate of this person?
Oh,
The reality of this person.
I think you'd
I would
love
like
that.
this person to have never existed. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Take another smear of Cordi off. Crunch, crunch, crunch. I got it, boss.
I like how in this reality I'm just dead. I'm just dead in this reality.
You know, you just had such a simple, harmless wish for a superpower that we just had to just, just...
We just turned it into the darkest future.
The darkest timeline.
Yes.
Lost in time.
Oh,
Technically.
yeah. Oh my gosh. So what? So say you didn't get to choose your powers through this science experiment, right? What would be the most useless one, though, that you would be saddled with? What do you think on that? Ooh, go, Simon, go.
The ability to know when milk was on sale.
But you could save
But
people,
not in
I
your
think that's
local
useful.
area.
so you could
I think
help
that's
others out, though.
It's not really a superpower. My brain went to the most useless, we'll say air quote, superpower in Mean Girls when that girl is holding her boob. She's like, I think it's raining. That's all I could think of. Was like, there's a 50% chance of rain today. And I was like, I would love I would love that to be the most useless superpower. Oh, yes.
Mostly for me, I was thinking like one of two things. Either know how much wind there is outside, like how many knots it is, how many miles per hour, kilometers per hour, because that's fairly useless unless you're a hot air balloon driver, a sailor, or I guess you fly a plane. You kind of need to know wind conditions a bit. And then the other, to an extent, is to read really, really fast. Now, you would think, oh, you get to absorb so much, information. And yeah, if you have a physical book, right? You can turn the pages as fast as you can read them, right? But if you're on the internet and it's not a completely scrolling thing where you can't just scroll down, you have to wait for the page to load. Do you know how frustrated you would get with that?
Here is where you need my time travel ability. Because if you sync these motherfuckers up like music notes, right? Like, fast forward, read, fast forward, read, fast forward, read, it could work out. I mean, it's going to be some precision.
Yeah.
But you could really get in there,
Do not attempt while you're tired.
Right?
You jump ahead 100 years. Fuck.
Right, you're like, and guys, so I'm going to be late. If this phone even works for you guys anymore. I fell asleep on the time dial. Let's just say that year 4000 is looking a little rough.
I'm just gonna keep fast forwarding till it becomes a complete circle and I'm back to where we are, where we're supposed to be.
Oh my god. Could you imagine?
I just had flashes to what was it, the Time Machine movie where it like goes fast into the future and humanity dies.
Back to the Future?
No.
H.G.
There's
Wells
a whole
story based on that.
I think so. Where it's like he builds a time machine that's like it's a chair. Hold on.
Chair.
I'm like 90% sure that that's H.G. Wells. God, is it just called the Time Machine?
I think it is.
I've
Yeah, H.G. Wells Time Machine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was going crazy.
I'm smart.
Although, I mean, to be honest, in H.G. Wells' time, I mean, that was a creative name. Oh, damn. I just hit my mic. I'm sorry.
It'll be okay.
I was trying to throw away a Kleenex.
Oh.
But in H.G. Wells' time, the Time Machine was like an inventive name. Nowadays, if you just put out something called the Time Machine, people won't even look at it twice. They'll just be like, oh,
Right.
okay. That's a thing.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I was trying to think of useless superpowers, and I was like, like legitimately. Wow, was that a word? Legitimately.
Yeah.
All right, we
Yeah.
went to college. Cool. So, all I could think of is like something that would be annoying, like on twofold, right? Would be like, it's way after the fact when you find out, but you'll know exactly which mosquito or which bug had bit you previously.
Oh.
Right? So like you know who attacked you, but it's delayed. So you can't find them and serve vengeance, and I'm like, oh, it's cruel. And I'm like, yeah, that would be it. But it's like you get these like almost sometimes ahead of time. You're like, oh, I'm gonna get bit today. Great, by fucking Frank the mosquito. He's got 3,000 babies, a wife at home. This motherfucker.
But his name is Frank.
Frank. Should I ever find a Frank mosquito, it's going down.
I'm yelling timber.
You better move.
You better
switch.
I thought of one that would be useless specifically to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Having like an actual gaydar, but it only works for women. So like I can tell if a woman is gay, but it doesn't work on men.
Perfect. Do you want to go to some bars?
Now,
reason. Asking for a friend.
The question becomes, does this detect any woman that is anywhere within the spectrum of gay, bisexual, pansexual type thing?
Yes.
Or, okay,
Yeah.
I was going to say, or are we talking strictly lesbians?
No.
Oh.
It would be able to tell it anywhere on the spectrum.
And then does it give you strengths? Like, are they closer to the lesbian side?
Wait, you're getting to where I'm gonna ask, right? And then, like, do you have a little, like, metal detector noise? Like,
No, I don't make a noise. I just be like, that one right there. She's a bi top. Like, go for it.
That is really specific.
Well, you know what? I did just say I'm gonna take you to a bar, and you know what? He nailed he nailed it perfectly. So we're good. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
If you could specify that into like a kink bar,
Oh.
Oh, you could sell that, Josh.
Yeah. Holy crap, the amount of people that would hire you over that.
It would be like, oh god, what was that Mel Gibson movie forever ago? What women?
When women want.
Yes. Oh, on a whole different level. Oh, yes. Yes.
It's like she's a bi top. She's really into leather. Yeah.
A little bit of spice.
Wait.
Yeah.
If you could do that for like
She really
guys
likes paprika.
you know how many guys would call you up? Like, I really don't want to mess up my first time with this girl.
But
I need you to tell me.
It wouldn't work on a straight girl.
But if she's bi,
It wouldn't set anything off at all.
But if she's bi, though,
But if she's bi, though, I mean,
they would have all the knowledge. You would get rich.
I love how Simon said, "Okay, I like your product, but let me go on to the terms and conditions. I would like to know."
yeah.
Row this, section A.
But then I'm
subtext.
eternally setting other people up when I'm like, I can't find a guy.
Oh,
That sounds like a would you rather. You know that game where it's like online, it's like, would you rather, blah, 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 and it's like, slowly presses button. Because the other
single
universe
tear
is...
leaves your eye.
Because the other part is so sad.
I mean, I guess I would be like, okay, this is my business. I'm literally a matchmaker, sort of.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you it's gonna work out, but I can tell you if there's potential, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, which is a good look, legally speaking, because anybody has potential. So it lowers your risk of lawsuits. I like this. I like it.
And then if I say if there's potential, it's not my fault if it doesn't work out.
Exactly.
Asterisk. See terms and conditions.
see the notes below for the notes on my terms and conditions. Yeah.
No.
Non-refundable. Like.
Jesus.
Deposit due at time of services.
Oh my god.
Customer satisfaction
Payment.
not guaranteed.
We'll do monthly payments, but it will only split it up into 2 payments.
I can't with that. I hate. See how irritating to hear that is. So I don't have a legitimate thing, and it's 100% off key from where we're at, but on brand. Looking at financing little stuff for the house, we want to replace the roof, we want to do a water heater, we want to do this or trim the trees. You should never things you'll find out when you get a house with agriculture. But we had a tree removed and it was $2,500, and I was like, do you have any option for payment plans or whatever else? And they're like, yeah, you can pay it across 2 months. And I was like, okay. What? What?
It's like I feel like in that in that situation,
Right.
At least 3.
Right.
At the very least 3 months.
Right.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you go off of the total cost, right? Okay, it's almost give me 2.5, 3. Give me at least a month per 1,000, which is still kind of exceedingly high. But then again, student loans. So it's just kind of all right. Can we break it down any further? Nope, that's it. But that's their asterisk. We offer financing. Asterisk. Go fuck yourself.
God, that's terrible.
But in my mind, it was funny. Even my husband said it. He was like, "What are they gonna do? Put the tree back?" I was like, never mind the fact that our credit score would go. You know what I mean? But no, I don't think looks like that they're gonna take the roof back. What do you get? Nothing. You're gonna penalize my human, but my property stays intact. Not a bad idea. Oh no!
It's the one thing I learned from TikTok is if you're turned into collections because you owe money on something, right?
Yeah.
And they try to lead you when the person from collections calls you, or they try to lead you to give them the information, right?
Right.
So they can quote verify who you are. They're not verifying who you are.
No.
Verifying the debt.
And if you choose not to give them that information, they can't do shit.
Yeah.
They cannot come after you for it.
I gotta say, as a side note, because I've seen those TikToks too, man, I don't know about y'all, but I have learned so much from TikTok.
I know.
The school of, like, hard knocks has educated me across this past year, and I was like, I never thought I'd learn something.
Like the trash bag thing.
Oh, no.
Like, the trash bag thing?
Tell us.
Have you not seen that?
No.
We've been using trash bags for the longest time.
We've been using them long for the longest time.
So
I have
you haven't
seen
been
that.
using them wrong for the longest time. So like you pull the trash bag off of the roll, right? And then you peel it apart, you shake it out, and you put it in the thing, and then you put the thing, the liner or whatever, over the top, right? So it stays in place.
Okay.
Apparently, that's not what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You don't put it in there first. You put the lip on over the top, so like it's still spilling out of the can. Mm-hmm. And then you shove the rest into the trash bag.
Yeah.
Any other time you're putting the trash bag in there, it's inside out.
Yeah. So
so
the way
confused.
you do it right now, reverse
It's inside out. Yeah,
Uno
reverse it.
slides Uno reverse card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to put it on that way, though. Just because of the way... Like, I understand you just, like, put it on like a hat and you push the top of the hat down in, is what basically what you're saying.
Yes.
For as tight as the bags are on our thing, there's
like
no
it
way.
tight.
There's no way. There's no way it would work for me.
We like it tight. Anyway.
How, damn it, I was going there too. I was like, how tight do you
I
wrap
think
up
all
your
three
stuff?
of you were on the same freaking page, and I just was not there.
Bonk. All right.
Bunk. No.
There was another one I learned. There was another one I learned actually earlier today that was like, this is how you buy a car. And when you're trying to get financing for the car, they're like, ask for the like bank approval. And apparently they'll get really mad at you if you try to ask for the bank approval, but be like insistent on getting that bank approval, because then you can see what the bank says their interest rate is, and then what the dealership can actually add on to that interest rate.
That's why you just don't do financing through the dealership. You get your own financing through whatever bank you want to go with.
Right. But still, I'm like, wow, I wish I would have known that when I bought my car last year.
I don't know, man. I lease, so
Yeah.
And I do public transport.
Yeah, you know, because it's stupid expensive to have a car over there. So you're fine, Chief. You fine.
Well,
no.
and their public transport, actually works. Unlike, around Detroit. Like,
Like their public transport works, their healthcare works, their jobs work. Like,
go on, Uncle Sam's listening. Keep going.
FBI is wanting to be in contact.
other countries, everything works. I feel like FBI, we need to take advice from other people. I'm just saying.
The rest of the world is like Bethesda. What she's trying to say.
USA is just EA Games. And everywhere else is Bethesda.
You know what's fucked up?
It makes
You're in
sense.
America saying that. I expected our Dane to pull some shit like that. Like, I'm a little like, oh.
How does that not make sense though? Like, because EA, everything costs, all the add-ons cost, and they like nickel and dime that shit, especially like with the Sims games. It's like, oh, you want to have access to pets here? You got to pay this much money. Oh,
here's give me $50.
Right.
So like
Everything is paid DLC.
exactly, and I feel like that's how America is. Everything is paid DLC.
You want to live in a house? Buy this DLC.
Yeah.
I feel like
And the rest of the world has a buggy system, but it's user corrected.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. The UI needs some work, but it's there.
There's just like a half qualified.
Oh my god. USA is
Sophomore.
cyberpunk.
On console.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're sorry, Cyberpunk, but we're not.
No.
But we're not.
It's a meme at this point.
Yeah, I'm just thinking there's some like a sophomore half-trained code monkey in the background of this Truman Show, and they're just like, I'm trying to get it right. Smacking the monitor one more time. Let me find where the bug in the code is. I'm just like, good old days. And I'm like, no. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
The USA used the game Shark too much, and now it's corrupted.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Somebody's on their feisty pills today.
So,
Christ.
FBI, we humbly hope that you do not kick our doors in.
I mean, honestly, you're not wrong. I mean, let's look at the current state of things. Obviously, sometimes we're a little... We admittedly have told you guys we record a little bit before the release date, and I don't think by the time this comes out, we're going to have it, but... I saw something the other day and I almost pissed myself, but it was like, call me Stimmy Turner because I find it fairly odd I don't have my $1,400 yet. And I was like, yes! Yes! And I was like, we really can't take care of our citizens. Like, what, we got $1,200 like last year, one time, and then we got $600.
Canada,
Like,
I heard like Canada is getting $2,000 a month.
A month. Yeah.
Everybody's getting $2,000 a month.
Yeah. And the hazard pay, my friend's a social worker, and she's been, she's one of the ones that got like a job here too as well, contingently, so she can come across and visit and say hi to me.
Do that.
Listen, no, because we're very close, and so she's like, I don't like not being able to see you and all sorts of stuff, and I was like, I agree, and she's like, I got a job, and I was like, well, okay, perfect. So it's every other week she's here for like a Saturday shift, and I'm like, perfect. But the hospital she works at in Toronto, they have everybody there on hazard pay too, so not only are they getting like assistance, they're also getting paid properly for being in a hospital during all this stuff. Whereas like America was like, yeah, so we're gonna need you guys to be here and work 47 hours a day, and then once the peak of the bell curve originally died back down, a lot of hospitals just fired or let go of their nurses. They were like, our doctors, they were just like, okay, it's back to normal. You cost too much money. Kick. And they literally let go of all of these professionals. Yeah. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious right now? Yeah. It's kind of gross. Yeah. What's up,
Josh? I can't see how it would be expensive to have them work 47 hours a day.
I mean,
that's what they're paying for pretty much, though.
That's some serious overtime.
You know what I mean, though. What were you saying, Josh?
What?
I
was saying something?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Hold up. Was it my 47 hours comment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. I was like, hold on.
Because, God, they work them like dogs. And, like, most, like, nurses have shifts that are stupid long, but they have more days off. But it wasn't like that. It was just like anybody get in there, and it was like, oh, okay, and then you're fired. It was like, oh, because we lost too much money. Cool. You know, it's fine. It's just a nationwide photosynthesis. You know, a global pandemic is fine.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been things. And
1 week since you looked at me. Sorry.
I went there too.
Of course you did. Bare Naked Ladies. They mentioned Sailor Moon in that song too, by the way.
They do.
What?
You're right.
Yeah.
Today years old comes up one more time, guys. I was today years old when
I used to know every single lyric to that damn song.
I'm writing down 1 week and Sailor Moon.
I couldn't sing it because my mouth does not move that fast with words. You folks should know that by now.
Oh my.
Okay. Well, I mean, I will say I used to play clarinet, and to stop the notes, you kind of had to tongue the reed a bit, but you know.
You say tongue the reed? Wait,
Yeah.
what?
So with clarinet, to instead of stopping your breath when you're making notes, like the flute kind of well, they're supposed to use their tongue too, but to stop the sound from coming out of a clarinet, you're supposed to stop the reed. The reed is what actually makes the noise. So to stop the vibrations in the reed, the vibrations make the noise. You use your tongue, you touch the tip of it to the reed, the vibrations of the reed stop, the sound stops. Okay, Josh. Those slurpy noises, though. Hello.
So, like, are you really good at giving head? I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care.
I mean,
I don't care.
I haven't
what you
had
just described was so fucking phallic. I can't know, ma'am.
I mean, I haven't had any complaints.
Don't look at me like that. Shove off.
Any complaints?
Oh my god. Right?
I get a lot of, oh god.
Well.
Did you, by chance, used to play clarinet?
Yes, actually.
Then why were you asking about tonguing the reed?
Because I don't think I ever had that issue.
Listen, no,
It wasn't an issue. It's how you were supposed to do it.
I love you, but, and this is almost you guys to a fault, and I'm sure our listeners have realized right now, but lovingly, you almost break things down at like a engineering type level. And all the while, we're over here like, she's talking about dicks. Like, does she realize she's talking about...
Here's the intricacies of the moving and non-moving parts of this instrument, and I will explain in massive detail.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, we're sitting there like...
We're like, is she talking about fellatio? Like, keep going. So, that's all I could think of was like, and then you finish, you're like, what, guys? And we're all like, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Did the sub-brain of you listen to the track while it's playing?
No.
Like...
Half the time, I don't hear the shit that comes out of my mouth until after it comes out of my mouth. In which case, that makes things interesting on stream. Simon, thank you so much for that load. You remember that clip? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We love a good load.
Memories.
Bonk.
Yeah. That was a big bonk, and it was a big intentional bonk.
Yes. Exactly. Perfect. Yes. For those at home, Simon is an aficionado of plastic bottles and usually always has one in his periphery to bonk said head. So there is one.
We're bonking the said head.
One tasteful sound bite. Said head, not
Bonk
head.
head.
Okay, we're good. Oh my god. So, yes, I almost want to know what other instruments you've played.
I've only ever played clarinet, so...
Damn it.
Oh man, no more phallic instruments.
I know.
God. No more phallic instruments.
Whew.
Right.
Okay.
So this pandemic needs to end because our friend needs to get laid.
You really do. Anybody want to... No, sorry.
Do not.
I mean,
submit
Josh, I am
applications.
tempted. Unfortunately,
Fuck
no.
Fuck your couch. Fuck the horse you rode in on.
God. Oh my god.
Your
And
mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries.
I that sounded like
You know
some
what? I will
mythical ass
spit in your
shit.
general direction.
I will spit in your general direction.
That's a real
God.
threat in today's society.
Oh shit!
I was gonna say, guys, I think that's like bioterrorism. I don't think you can do that right now. Like, not a good look, okay? No. Because no matter how much of a Scarlet Witch you are, you're not getting out of cuffs. Both of y'all, no. President of Earth can go to prison. I'm just letting you know. You're not safe. No.
I'm not safe. I'm not.
That's not a mantra you should go with, though.
No.
Another scrape of Cordi pate.
So now we're just collecting scrapings of me, right? That's
I mean, you're like
Giggity?
you're spread like a you are spread like a cosmic charcuterie tray. You're just like, you've got the jams, the meats, the crackers. You're just a spread. I'm just like, oh, take a little, I don't know.
I feel so bad that I heard scrapes, and my first thought was you're an eternal pap smear.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. What the fuck did you just say? Where the fuck
is going on in here?
Where the fuck? Where did Youth Pastor Simon get a pap smear from? I just need to know real quick. Oh my god.
I may have mentioned I had one this week.
Oh, thanks, Cordi.
I learned what it is.
You never knew.
Like, wait a second. How's this even in his vernacular? I'm like, hold a second. Seems a little sus. Just saying. Thank you, Cordi.
I didn't know that this is what it was going to turn into.
Now there's a Dane running around with the words pap smear. Yes, no. they do involve scraping, but for the sake of everybody else, we will not detail that here.
No.
That is not sexy. That is not how you play the clarinet. That is nothing.
That is less than sexy.
That is less than sexy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yes.
I was not expecting that from you, Simon. Not
Dude,
I thought it like the fucking my brain thought it went nah that's too far. Nope, you fucking went there.
0% surprise. 0%.
Oh Jesus.
I have concerns, but it's you.
Concerns are normal.
Yeah. I think I wasn't prepared because usually like you get very animated, like you go like all of a sudden 0 to size 72 font eyeballs when you're like have an idea, and you were like half cocked and you were like pap smear. I was like, whoa, what? Like, how did you just like, oh, is this a bomb I had? Drop.
Yeah.
What?
Yes, it was.
Excuse me while I grab some more charcuterie tray. It's not safe here.
There's not going to be much of me left by the end of this episode at the rate you're eating it.
Listen, you're tasty.
What?
You're welcome. Oh, he just caught up. And we're full circle.
Yeah, we're the non-raunchy ones. Right?
Right.
Temporarily.
Right.
Hella temporarily. Yes. Because y'all live in that zone. No.
I mean, true. Yeah, that's accurate.
Listen, honestly, between your Scarlet Witch and his power of suggestion, you guys could just sit there and just constantly like, I'm shoving one your way, I'm shoving one your way. I mean, you could just have lines of people, right? Like, I could just see Simon like, yes, but have you met Josh? They're like, oh, I mean, yeah, okay, they're cool and all, not really kind of thing. And you're like, with your finger ability of the Loki tap, you're just like, but have you thought about Josh? And then a little tap lands, and they're like, I hadn't.
But now I do.
Let's try a date,
But here becomes the question. Would you, Josh, in this case, be okay with that? Because this person initially was not interested at all, and then Simon's like, but what if Josh? What?
I love you, but before they answer that, you're being real genuine. It's been a rough year of singlehood right here. There's a lot of things you have to, like, primally think about before, you gotta divide that. Is this like a dating, or is this like a night?
That's true. Like, if
it's a night, I wouldn't care. If it was someone I wanted wanted to have as like a partner, no, I would not want them to be influenced in that way.
Yeah.
No, I love it. I was like, I know where you're going. And you're like, but ethically, and I'm like, there's no ethics.
I heard ethically. Would you, Josh? And my brain went, take this random stranger in holy matrimony.
Okay, we are not about to like Las Vegas low-key people. Okay, like, no.
That would be so fun.
Oh no!
Oh,
The excitement
no.
on your face. Could you imagine? He would just dress up as whoever he felt like, and just be like, "And I now pronounce you." Ah, who gives a fuck? Ah! Just throws the fuck out.
I now pronounce you legally shackled.
Oh my god!
But you've talked before, Simon. You've talked about possibly getting the ability to marry people.
Yes.
The look on Rhenvi's face right now.
Imagine me legally be allowed to wed people.
let me unfold this for our audience. Simon looks like a kid who just got told yes, they can get something at the grocery store as a little kid. You're like, oh my god, yes, I can get a candy bar, I can get whatever else. Very excited hand tappings, okay? About, I mean, again, that size 72 eyeballs and nodding, like, yes, please. For being able to marry people. Traditionally speaking, you don't really want your ordained person to just be like, yeah! It's a little terrifying, if I'm being honest.
No, it's nothing bad. It's just like, I wouldn't do it just like willy-nilly. I'd do it on a Friday night at a pub where two drunk people in a drunken stupor went, you're so wonderful, I could marry you right now. I would slide into their DMs like, are you sure about that?
Our boy is trying to say, move over Friday night set. I'm the new gig in town. I'm gonna marry you at the pub. What? Oh my god. Weddings by the pint. Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
That way you're sure to have at least two witnesses as well.
I mean, I find it ridiculous, but you should absolutely market that shit. Like, tomorrow.
Pub weddings.
Yes.
Post-COVID, for those who had to reschedule their wedding multiple times and they're just like, fuck it, let's just do it. Call up Youth Pastor Simon.
Oh no, Youth Pastor Simon Fridays at the pub. Want to get married, kids? I'll marry you. Oh, Jesus.
Youth Pastor Simon, priest of the pub.
Takes a communion wafer. Scream.
A communion pint.
Jesus. Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh,
yes. Any questions?
Any questions? I can't do it right now.
Just wet them in Winnie the Pooh voice.
No.
Christopher.
Do you?
Do you take this man?
Do you, Matthias?
Oh my god. No, those are like DLC items they can add on, right? Like, you have your base.
Would you like the Winnie the Pooh package?
Right, you can have this, or this. Oh my god. Why am I trying to make this a business? You're welcome.
I can shop in a Pikachu costume and be like, do you pick a pig? This person to be your lawfully wedded husband.
Stop,
Oh my
collaborate, and listen. That's your whole model. You got it? You're gonna show up just like that. Because the wedding photos later when they sober up are going to be bizarre. Like, is that Pikachu?
In a priest gown.
Taking body shots off of you? I have so many questions.
Now imagine those people that got married by you in the Pikachu costume with priest robes over it. They have a kid or multiple kids, but they don't show their kids any wedding photos until the kids are like teenagers. And at that point, say Pokemon had faded into obscurity. I doubt it will, but hypothetically.
Oh, yes. And that was how
They
you told
stumble.
them how
They're like searching the house for like hidden presents, booze, drugs, whatever. I don't know what kind of climate they live in. But they find this paper book. And they're like, what is a paper book? What is this? They open up the photo album and they just see pictures of Youth Pastor Simon in the Pikachu costume, in priest robes, at a pub with like people twerking on the dance floor in the background. And their parents getting married there. And they have to be like, did they drop acid? And then imagine those teenagers going up to mom and dad, not caring that they found this hidden away somewhere. They're like, I need to know the story.
Welcome to the late 21st century's How I Met Your Mother.
Oh my god. All I can think of is like, when was Dad a pastor? Like, right? Like, what is this? Youth pastor? What? Just takes, journal downstairs or photo album. What's this?
Dad?
I have questions. It's like,
I need to contact a psychologist.
I just see Simon looking at it going, memories.
See, I was thinking more it's a photo album of the people who got married, not so much for Simon. But I mean, I guess the same goes true if he had commemorative photos from every single one he performed.
You think I would?
Oh, come on. Wait, stop. Stop collaborating and listen. He is a Pikachu pastor in a pub. There's definitely photos of everything. I'd be surprised if he didn't have a hidden tattoo of it somewhere, like my ears on the cloth. Like, what? Yes, absolutely. Oh, that would be amazing. Oh, I'd love to see it.
Oh, man.
So, I'm going to take one more scrape of Cordi off the plane.
Okay.
But if we need...
Is someone going to lick up the remains?
Oh my god.
Don't open that. Don't open that door. Nope, Simon. Oh, God.
I had to.
Oh, my.
I mean, I guess it's full circle if you were fellatioing an
If we were fellatioing?
Yes. Oh, earlier we were. We're all good. You're welcome. If we had to reach you outside of Streamless on social media, where might we catch you, Josh?
You can find me on Twitter as the JosherXD. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok as JosherXD.
Bam. There you go.
Bam.
Miss Clarinet, where can we find you? We had to find you on social media.
You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok at Cordelia Chase. Cordilia Chase.
How about you, Youth Pastor Simon?
Yes. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I think that's it. As Lazy Warriors. Did I say Twitter? Twitter is Warriors Lazy. Hello.
Oh, and our first stumble of
Hit
the
me
season.
up if you want to get not yet legally married by Youth Pastor Simon.
At the pub, Friday nights, 8 p.m. Be there.
Yep.
And if you're looking for a Rhenvi at all, for any unknown reason, or for a big smashy boy, you can reach me on Twitter at RenegadeG, RHENE, with a capital G. And if you wanted to get a hold of us, Streamless, we have a Twitter, Streamless P, and it's just a capital P. And then we have a Gmail, and that's streamlesspod@gmail.com. Mm-hmm. We also have plenty of places for you to drop comments, both on our Twitter, on any feedback you guys might have. Feel free to let us know, or drop us a comment wherever you listen. Yes. We do check those out as well. Until next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scrapey.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh. I was going with the E-I-E-I-O.